Exclusive: Mexico's oil regulator, constrained by government, dropped plans to fine Pemex. 1/2. Mexico City, July 12. Reuters. Mexico's oil regulator shelved plans to impose at least 3 fines against the national energy company Pemex for violations at the country's most promising new fields, 24 previously unreported documents showed and 3 sources confirmed. It is the latest sign of a weakened regulator, which, after government-backed changes in the leadership, lets Pemex operate with fewer restrictions in order to help reach the president's ambitious production goals, Reuters reporting shows. The legal and administrative documents, all dated between June and August last year, contained observations and photographic evidence from unannounced field visits by officials that uncovered several violations. Draft notifications of fines, which were not signed nor sent, and the related correspondence sent to Pemex detailed the violations and legal consequences. The documents Reuters reviewed do not contain reasons for why the fines did not advance further, but the 3 sources said the fines were halted in the run-up to and after the leadership changes at the regulator last year. President Andrés Manuel López Obrador's government replaced the head and a senior official of the National Hydrocarbons Commission, CNH, who had challenged the state company, with former Pemex officials between August and November. Since the leadership changes, the 3 sources said senior officials had told them on 2 separate occasions, when discussing the drafts, that they should no longer fine Pemex. 2 other sources at the regulator added that they were also instructed verbally by the same senior officials to support the state energy company in reaching the production goals set by the government. The sources were speaking on the condition of anonymity because they were not authorized to discuss the matter. Reuters was unable to find documentation on any official change in policy on fines by the regulator, whose legal responsibilities include evaluating and holding Pemex accountable. Under Mexico's transparency laws, communications put in writing can be requested and obtained by journalists and other groups. Pemex, the regulator, the Energy Ministry and the President's office did not respond to detailed questions and several requests for comment. The country's largest contributor to state coffers, Pemex is also the world's most indebted energy company. President López Obrador has promised since his election campaign that he would make the country energy self-sufficient. The 24 documents from the regulator and Pemex showed that officials started last summer building a case for 3 fines at the country's most promising new fields, Ixachi in Veracruz, and Quesqui and Tepilco in Tabasco. At all 3 fields, the regulator had planned to fine Pemex for drilling wells without the correct permits. In Ixachi and Quesqui, it also found other violations, including some that led to excessive amounts of natural gas being burnt off. One picture, added as supporting evidence for the Ixachi fine, showed a huge column of black smoke rising from an open-pit flare where gas and other hydrocarbon products were being deliberately destroyed because of a lack of infrastructure. The processes for issuing fines were all advanced by last summer, the documents showed, with only final amounts and dates for issuing them to be determined. 3 of the sources at the regulator confirmed this. Senior officials at the regulator had already discussed the proposed fine for Ixachi in a meeting on July 21, the documents showed, and the one for Quesqui on August 9.